Hello everyone, Vanguard of Valor here, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We have a very simple objective. We're going to be coming here and teaching you how to correctly install your FTL mods so that it works properly and you don't have to deal with any of the problems that people have apparently been having recently, because a lot of people have mentioned that they wanted help figuring out how to actually install their mods. So, that's what we're making this video for, and hopefully we can sort it out pretty quickly. Now, if you're going to be installing mods for FTL, obviously your choice is to go for Grognak's Mod Manager, which you can get, of course, by going to ftlgame.com/forum, then going to your FTL General, going to Mods, going to Working Mods, going down here to the Master Mod list, and then going to Grognak's Mod Manager right here. With that done, we find ourselves on the page of questioning. The thing about this is, the recent version of Grognak's Mod Manager 1.7 is, it seems to me, unnecessarily user-unfriendly. It forces you to download Python and do a bunch of other things, and it doesn't seem to work as well. It seems to me that if you want the easy solution, go to version 1.5, which is the one I use, or version 1.6. Version 1.6 has the nice feature of not necessarily having to be in your FTL folder, but I don't use it, so I'm going to go with the one that I use all the time and that I know works really well, and that's how I'm going to explain it. So, you're going to click here on version 1.5, go to all platforms, click on there, click the download link that appears in the middle of the page. I'm not going to do that right now because it's pretty easy. And once you get that downloaded, you'll have to put it somewhere and extract it. And when you do that, you will wind up with a file looking like this. Grognak's Mod Manager version 1.5. It has these 5 things in it. It's in the middle of nowhere, but that's okay because we'll be able to sort it out shortly. You're going to take these files, you're going to copy them, and what you're going to do with them is you're going to bring them over to your FTL folders. So we're going to go to our computer, our local disk, program files, down to Steam, not uTorrent, into Steam, there we go, into Steam Apps, into the Common folder, and into FTL. That should take us right to where we need to be. Then we're going to paste those files in. I've already got them pasted in here. There's modman.exe, ini, there's the readme, there's the src folder, and the mods folder. Now, if you want to actually make it work, and you want to make sure it's working, we're going to open up our mods folder. We're going to paste in some mods here. I've already got my combined visuals mod, which is like, diversity mod, splits, high-res backgrounds mod, all those mods are in there. The gruesome mod from Dry Eagle, and right now we have the amber shard, also from Dry Eagle. Then what you're going to make sure is you're going to open up your modorder.txt file, and you're going to make sure that all 3 mods are listed there in the order you want them. Some mods don't work if you change the order. You have to work that out yourself, or it should generally say in the mod page. But here we have our visuals mod and then the actual ship mod at the bottom. You want to make sure these are all listed here. They all have .ftl endings and everything else like that. If they do not, then they generally will not work properly. If they're not listed, then something else has gone wrong. You should probably open it up manually and put the names in. The program should put the names in automatically when you launch it, but I like to put them in personally to make sure they're there. Anyway, they're there, so we're going to go back to the FTL folder, launch modman.exe, and it will bring up this page. From here, we can see that all the files are here. We can click off of them to make them not launch, or click on them to make them load in. Then we'll hit the patch button, and they will load up no problem. As you see here, it will install all 3 mods, and it'll repack everything, and then it'll ask us if we want to launch the game. When we launch it, we can see whether or not it worked. So once that loads up, we will be able to see what has happened, and we should find that it has worked out just fine. And ta-da! There we go. We have our nice backgrounds like usual. We have our mod installed. Everything should work out great. So we'll close that. And let's try something different. We'll go into our mods folder again. We'll delete the amber shard. And this time, let's go into our mod storage folder. I don't have that here right now. No, I do not. Quickly pop back here, back to documents, into mod storage. Where is that? Mod folders, mod storage. And we'll grab the Nighthawk this time. We'll stick that in there. And with the Nighthawk in place, we'll have to go into our mod order file, change shard for Nighthawk, make sure everything is correctly listed. There we go. We'll save that, close it, back to the FTL folder, launch Mod Manager, and it's listed here. So we'll turn off the other things. We'll just launch the Nighthawk this time. If you don't have them highlighted with blue by clicking on them, it won't actually launch them in, which is good. So we'll pack those mods in, and patching completed successfully. Run FTL now? Yes. And we'll see if it worked. You can, of course, keep all of your mods in there and just select the ones you actually want to have working at any given time. I generally delete them out of the folder when I'm not using them anymore, but that's up to you. So, with this loaded in, we'll be able to see if it has worked yet again. As we see here, new game, it does not have the traditional background, and we can drop down to the Nighthawk. So it's working. This may not be the best solution, and you may want the advantages of 1.6 as opposed to 1.5, but like I said, I haven't used it, so I can't really give my word of support for it. But it seems to me that it's a lot easier to just use the older versions and not worry about 1.7. Maybe when they fix it in the future, it'll be worth updating to the newer versions, but as it stands, it's a very frustrating version of the mod, and it works great like this, so it's not really worth bothering with. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this useful. If you've liked the video, don't forget to leave a like on the video and let me know how it works for you, because it should work just fine. Anyhow, I will see you next time.